Almost
they can only hear us now.
Oh, why? You just slide it up.
I did.
One.
No, I did. However, it decided to turn that off as well.
Okay.
And I know why, but never mind. That's a story for another day. So, hey. That's all you missed from me.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for this kind of special announcement that we wanted to get out there. This is mainly if you are currently a member of our YouTube channel.
Yes, it's more important for you guys right now because we're changing things. For anybody new who's thinking of becoming a member, that's also important for you too.
Because we have some incredibly exciting things coming up for our members. However, we do have to do something very drastic. First of all, we have to kick you all out. I know.
It's not because we don't love you. It's not because we don't want you.
It is absolutely.
We need to make it better.
It's the absolute opposite. What it is that we need to. We're changing over the way that it works, so we're going to.
It needs a factory reset.
Yes, so we're going to be deleting our current membership levels. We're creating one singular membership level.
We've learned a lot over the time of offering membership. We had some big plans for it, and we've just kind of trying to navigate ourselves around what's possible and what's not possible on the YouTube platform.
Yes.
So we've eaten what we think is the absolute best.
Yes.
And we've got some
and
really
then we've added some extra stuff on. So now what's going to happen is you're going to have all the benefits that we had before. Plus, what we're going to be doing is, this is the exciting part, is that we're going to have regular webinars straight for members only, straight through this platform.
That's right. So if you are a subscriber, you'll get our normal Q Corner lives every 2 weeks.
None of that's changing.
As we always have. That
You're
will
still
be
getting
there.
that for free, as always. That's not going to change. it is and will remain for always free, our normal Q Corner channel.
That's right. However, what we're talking about is all the extra bonus content.
Yes.
And our webinars that, as Keith has just said as well, will be coming very regular to the membership side of Q Corner.
Yes, so if you, today we're on Tuesday the 22nd of March. So basically, if you're already a member now, we're going to be cancelling that. You'll get refunded, so you'll have had this this time for free. Yes. You will get that refunded back to you guys for the current month if you've
now,
just
we
paid.
do believe...
Hi, Alfred.
Strongly believe that you will retain your historical membership time.
Yes.
So any of the time icons that you will
your
use,
membership badges,
they will still show linked in with the time that you've been with us, which we massively appreciate. So when you move over to the new membership scheme,
which is going to be one, and it's going to be called Balloon Rockstar.
Yes.
Which is why we had the intro. Can you hit that thing over the top again? You should just be able to cut straight to it, right? Or put that over the top.
I need to do that.
Okay.
What we're going to do...
Put it over the top.
Here we go.
See if it'll work. Yeah, so it's our new Balloon Rockstar members. It means that you guys are going to get exclusive webinars from people, from instructors from around the world. And our first one is going to be in April.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can sign up at any point and you will have access to the current month.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter when you sign up, you will have access to anything that we've already done.
Yes.
And
the entire back catalogue.
And anything that goes out that month as well. To retain the access to it, you do need to keep up your subscription. However, you can pause that at any point as well. So if you think, you know what, I need a sabbatical, I need, I've got
I'm going away on holiday,
that's
or
all
whatever.
right. You can stop and start it as many times as you want, but it's
up
on a
to
month.
you.
It's a month-to-month basis.
But like we say, we do want to make a point of all of the free content that we put out every 2 weeks is still going to remain free. We're going to continue doing the Q Corner Showtime Live for free with all that extra fantastic content. But this is just about talking about bonus content.
Bonus content. We're going to have...
And webinars.
Very shortly as well. We're going to have the re-release clips of the Q Corner Convention 2021.
Yes.
So the 2021 is already out there on the channel. By all means, watch it, replay the chat and all its goodness. However, it's the singular segments that we separate out just to make it easy for you to jump into specific ones as a bit of a catalogue, if you like, of those. They will be on the members only one as well. So you get all that extra good stuff, as well as some other things that we've got as well that we'll be releasing out over the time.
Absolutely.
Well.
So, like I said, today is the Tuesday, the 22nd of March. If you're already a member, you will get kicked out of that membership. But please, we ask you to rejoin when you get a chance on our new Balloon Rockstar.
We've also got some juicy news as well, but we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
After our conversation.
So tomorrow night we have our regular Q Corner Showtime Live.
Just renamed. It's all new.
Yeah, the Q Corner Showtime Live. And of course we have the question of what's going on with Qualitex, because we have an interview with the fantastic Ted and Betty, and you will not want to miss that at all.
We asked the question, you asked us.
Yes, and it is a pre-recorded interview because we managed to get hold of Ted and Betty on Friday to do this interview, and Betty let slip something, but
we'll leave it. Keep a secret. That lady.
Yeah, she gets into trouble. So we've left it in there.
So we'll talk about that tomorrow after Betty's let it slip.
Absolutely. So it's interesting.
One thing we need to say though, just as a bit of information, the membership when you sign up for it can be done via the website, actually on a browser, or it can be done through the app. However, you only have to do it once. But we do recommend, if you do it once, to do it through a browser. Yeah, or Android's okay as well, I believe. Oh, yes. Android's okay as well, but just don't do it, even though that we're iPhone users.
don't do it on an iPhone. The reason being is that iTunes take an extra cut on top of it, so you'll be paying.
It does work out a little bit more expensive if you do
Yes.
it, because what it does, it goes through the iTunes store first. Then now, as you only have to do it once, it seems to us, because you can even still do it on your phone. You
Yes.
just need to access it via the web browser. So go on to Safari.
The web,
or...
that even if you do it on your phone, it will kick you over onto the
Oh,
app.
does
So,
it? Okay.
so don't do it that way.
Try and do it on a laptop.
On a
or
laptop
one, yeah.
desktop.
Because, like we said, you only have to do it once. You only have to sign up once, and then it'll automatically subscribe for you. And at any point, you can knock that off.
Debbie's saying I didn't even know that there was a paid membership. It is something that came in a little while ago, Debbie, and it's just bonus content. In fact, what happened was that people were asking how they could send us money, whether we were going to set up a Patreon and various other things, because they get so much out of the channel. And so we created the membership so that people at least have the emojis and things, and then it's just kind of evolved from that.
If
So we
you're not
decided
sure
to reset
where
it.
it is, normally where you subscribe to a channel, if you've already subscribed, that button should change to join. But don't worry as well, if you can't find it, we will be releasing very soon some little explainer videos of how to join, how to log into that.
And also a little bit a video of exactly what you get from the channel.
What's really good though is once you've done that, a few extra steps of joining, it's YouTube as you normally use it. As long as you're logged in with your YouTube account, all that extra content is automatically available to you. It's just there. You don't have to do anything special. This is why we love this membership system, because it just means it's all in one place. Our normal videos, our free videos, our extra content, our webinars, our bonus behind the scenes, all of that stuff is in one place, and you don't need to do anything special for it. You can just go to it as if it's just there on YouTube, but it is only for you guys who sign up to that membership.
Yeah, it is. It's bonus content for our members, just for us to say thank you. And Debbie said you just thought that was the emojis. No, the bonus emojis available to members only. But don't sign up just yet, because what's going to happen is as soon as this video finishes, I'm going to go in on the back end of the system, and I'm actually going to delete the current 2 levels of.
We'll say goodbye to our current members. We love you, we appreciate you, but we hope to see you soon.
But and like I said, is that if you've paid up for this month, it will refund this last month's money. So don't keep it, you get it back, and then we just ask you if you want to, if you think it's value for money, just re-sign.
I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint here. It's going to be worth it.
It's definitely You're very welcome, Debbie. It's definitely going to be worth it. We're going from here to somewhere up here, and then the sky is the limit with the help of you guys. We've got
some absolute fantastic superstars lined up in the wings, ready to come out with some content.
Do we want to reveal who April's webinar is going to be with?
We're not very good at keeping secrets anyway.
Yeah, it'll probably come out in the wash anyway. So our very first webinar, which again,
today, it's tomorrow.
It's members exclusive, and it's going to be with.
Well, technically, it was with Glenn, because that's the one.
That wasn't a webinar. That was that was just those 3. We did an hour and a half bonus footage for our members.
With Glenn Lavalley.
Yeah.
So
with
if you saw
designs.
Glenn on the main show, he did some extra designs for the members as well. So all that kind of stuff where we get people in to do that, they'll be on there. So Glenn we'll be going over there as well. That's the type of content they're going to get. But who's our first?
Our first one is the fantastic Jackie O from Canada. So
it's
Jackie
a Canadian theme month.
Yes. So what's that all about, eh?
Exactly.
So Jackie's going to be our first true webinar on there. So
I mean, her stuff's never very good.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, people don't like Jackie's
she's
stuff.
never seems to be on trend, always behind the times.
Yeah.
So anyway, we thought we'd start off slowly.
Yes. So we're going into that, and that's the kind of level that we're going to be aiming for. So that is going to be an exclusive webinar, which will be at least an hour long. We haven't said an upside, but it's going to be at least an hour long.
And that's all included
in
that membership.
Yeah, for one lowly payment.
It is, yes. And like we say, don't feel committed. It's not a term of anything. It is a month-to-month basis. So it'll automatically subscribe for you each month as long as you wish to. But at any point, it's very easy just to go in there and click stop.
Yeah.
You'll retain the month that you paid for.
Yes.
And if you rejoin, you'll get everything back that you had, all the previous content, all the content that technically you've missed. during that time.
Yeah, we're kind of aiming this to be kind of almost like the Netflix of the balloon world. That's what we're kind of aiming at. So
exactly,
yeah.
It's our balloon version of that. But you know, we didn't want a system where you're committed to it for 12 months because you know you just never know. So we want it to be as flexible as possible. And so if you want to join for a bit and move away for a bit and come back for a bit, you're as welcome as everybody.
And also, as well as, we're going to keep it at a very low price. So when this is available, so it is. What's that? It's almost 3 o'clock in the UK time here. So give it about an hour and it will be available to click on and pay for, and you'll see the price in your area. But you'll see we've kept it as low as we possibly can to give you guys as much as we possibly can. You're saying thank you to us, and we are saying a huge thank you to you guys.
The other thing as well is
supporting us.
with being that membership as well, some of our webinars will be live and some of them will be pre-recorded. It a lot to do with time zones and availability of our instructors. Yes. However, for the live ones as well, you will be able to participate in the chat as a member and also ask questions as you would in many of the webinars that we've run.
If the instructor isn't available at the time, we'll be there to answer questions at the end. And if we can't answer them, we'll take them back to the instructor for them to answer later on. If there's
no escape from your questions.
So I think we should say a goodbye for now so that we can do the back end of the system. Again, appreciate everybody that supported us so far by either just subscribing or watching the videos. We really do truly appreciate you guys.
1 second.
So, yes.
Doesn't matter, the guitar's more important.
Yeah, so you got that guitar riff there. We want you guys to be our balloon rock stars. We're going to say goodbye. Then I'm going to delete off the previous 2 levels. You get your money back, and then you can sign up again in about an hour.
I've been looking at the schedule ahead.
I know. It's very, very exciting. But we'll see you guys.
We're excited.
Tomorrow night.
You're excited.
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. UK time. For an interview with Ted and Betty about what's happening with Qualitex.
See you then.
Bye-bye for now.